coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Washington Commanders. On the visitors' sideline, Heath Harrell, the coach of the Raiders. His team making the long flight, always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. On the other side, his counterpart, the Commanders head coach. His guys on the other end of the spectrum. They're 0-2 to begin this year. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go in the rain in Landover. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Raiders come out, and Greg, they make a change at quarterback in the offseason. It is now year 13 for Geno Smith, but year 1 in silver and black.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed to.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. The NFL's active leader in sacks, Von Miller, in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And the Commanders are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 19-yard line.
Fix the Eagles!
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He'll tuck it and take off. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Come on.
Eckler. Touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Raiders 0.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Raiders offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back 1st and 10. Smith now to throw on 1st down. That's a short one caught by Bowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
On 2nd down, Smith. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Vegas.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
From the 46, here's second down and 6. They'll go play action. It's Smith. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Now, Gino. Short throw, and he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in. But this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 3. Here's Gino. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Gino to throw. That's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Go! Ready, right?
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Headed left, find time. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown Commanders. His second rushing touchdown of the year. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arms.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Whoa. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll do so with first and 10. To throw is Smith. He'll find 50 at the backfield. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
Las Vegas.
From the shotgun, Smith. That's caught by Bowers. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up second and a yard at the 40-yard line.
We are through one. 14-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. Forced out wide. He's going to run it. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down. A first down throw for Smith. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Gino. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Working out of the gun, Smith. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. That his second TD catch of the season.
Previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14. Raiders 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple of guys who have Midwest ties, played with Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, when you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's 2 guys that play tight end in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win third down one-on-one. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, and he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play quarterback, he can play H-back, he can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical run after catch. I think he's a good fit because remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to get downhill with the run game, offensive line. So I think it's a good fit because he's very talented in the passing game, but he's going to keep teams honest with his ability to still contribute on all 3 downs.
70 range, 70 range.
On second down, it's Daniel. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play there for Washington. 31 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. To the goal line and in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. It's his second touchdown of the year. Game to add the PAT. Got it. The Commanders will take a 21-7 lead.
21. Raiders 7. Gay to kick off for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return is Dylan Lowby. Boom. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Smith. He'll get this off to Genty. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
To throw, Smith. He's got the tight end there. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of
A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Raider first down. Back is Smith. We'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
first down. Raiders.
Now Smith. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. A 2nd down throw for Smith. Moving outside the pocket. And he's in. Geno Smith. Touchdown Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders draw closer here. It's 21-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Commanders' offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and ten.
Ready? Liking, hey, sit, cowboy, 80. Let go.
Still run to begin the drive with Eckler. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. 2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
This is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Back to 50, back to 50.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel escaping to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun on 3rd down. Daniels. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
60 Bison.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case to the refs. So from our perspective, Mike, I think it's pretty clear. He was not in bounds. I don't blame him for trying. If I was in his situation, I'm doing the exact same thing.
Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. And the Commanders can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half. And instead, well, we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the 2nd half. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. The Commanders' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the 1st half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the 2nd to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Moving left. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
all things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Raiders offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. Frankie Louvu in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Throwing on second down, Smith. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Third and a yard.
But it's third down.
To throw, it's Smith. He gets that complete to his tight end man.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
And look out there, upended at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On second down, Smith. Swings this one out to White. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, Smith. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. To find Kenty out of the backfield. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
At the 7-yard line.
Here's Gino. Off-balance throw. It's complete. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Working out of the gun, Smith. This one caught at the 4.
Smith's pass
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
From the gun, it's Gino. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And now, 3rd and goal coming up. Gino to throw. Exiting the pocket right. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense, let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Commanders' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Running right up the gut, it's Eckler. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It is 2nd and 9. 4th quarter begins on the ground. Powerful running there, stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McClure. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Washington.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Rolling right. Going up top. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, a handoff to Eckler. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and
8. Here we go. Start. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
Eckler now on 1st and 10. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Daniels. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
And in these tight games, especially especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Smith to throw on first down. He'll get this off to Genty.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
53.
A second down throw for Smith. He'll find his running back, White. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
13 next.
From the gun on third down, Smith. He'll go right and find his running back. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. And here we go, 4th and inches. Keno gonna throw for it. Open man left side, he's got it. And he's gonna get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. They'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Hold on. Here we go. 300%. Just 58.
Now, Gino. That is hot side of the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end. There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19. Let's go now. 60 Bison. Ready.
Here's Eckler. Finding room at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 40. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Washington. So now an extra point really doesn't help that much. He'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. He'll try to do it with the screen. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Raiders 29.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Lobby now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Raiders offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Hey, we go. Check 51. Check 51. Hey, go flip her up. Flip her up. Like, catch that. Catch it.
To throw, Smith. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here's Eckler. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They're going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now Gay for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Commanders 39. Raiders 29.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Lobby now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Raiders offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Smith. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. It's Smith. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? From the shotgun, it's Smith. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll go. Smith. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Commanders.